TWA presents On Your Monitor. Showbiz Showdown. Welcome everyone to TWA's Showbiz Showdown on Your Monitor pay-per-view. We are live at the Grand Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. It's jam-packed with over 80,000 people. RJ Peckham alongside my broadcast colleague, Mark Adams. And tonight, Mark, this Showbiz Showdown pay-per-view will be spectacular because for the first time in history, a women's championship match will be the main event of this pay-per-view.
RJ, why the hell didn't you tell me you were going to wear your gray suit? I wore my gray suit and now we look like we're related.
Oh, and that's so bad? But coming up first, for a warm-up, we've got Jason Voorhees taking on the Grim Reaper, known as Death. And this conflict came about because Jason Voorhees apparently has dodged Death for so long that Death has become offended and he wants to send him straight to hell. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Camp Crystal Lake, weighing in at 275 pounds, Jason Voorhees. Apparently, Jason has cheated Death for so long that Death is just not going to have none of it anymore.
Death must have had a change of personality a bit, judging by the fact that you can no longer see his skull face. It's just nothing but blackness under that hood.
And his opponent, from Purgatory, weighing in at 259 pounds, Death.
I believe we have not seen Death in-ring action since Telemania 4.
Well, Death has been very busy, Mark. He's taken over Satan's throne as the leader of hell, so to speak. So he hasn't not been able to focus on his in-ring exploits as much.
I must admit, Death has been very good with his power. He's not abused it like Satan did.
Death, the very first Royal Rumble winner in TWA's history. Jason Voorhees, on the other hand, the very first TWA champion in the history of the Television Wrestling Association. So both of these men have pedigrees, but lately they have been reduced to the bottom of the card. Hopefully this match between them will change the fans' minds and elevate them back to main event status. And Death is really giving Jason Voorhees a hard time.
Well, good news for these guys. Halloween Haunt will be the next event coming up. And since these guys specialize in horror, that should be their night.
Can Jason Voorhees cheat death once again? Or will death put the fickle finger of fate in Jason Voorhees and end him once and for all?
The what?
The fickle finger of fate. You know, every time death touches you, you die.
And that's what it's called? The fickle finger of fate?
Jason Voorhees has finally seized the momentum on death. For a brief moment anyway. But death, he's not showing much ring rust. Oh, and Jason Voorhees almost got rammed into the referee, and death plants him with the DDT. Jason Voorhees, he's no stranger to being in the ring against supernatural characters. He had many classic battles with Freddy Krueger over the TWA championship that set the stone for what our federation would become. And of course, death has had many battles from everybody. The Incredible Hulk, to Satan, to God, to the Stalker. Death has been in the ring with everybody. He also main evented the first ever Telemania, if I recall correctly, taking on the Incredible Hulk. Jason Voorhees has seemed to have found Death's weak spot. And he's really going after that hand. Wise thinking by Jason Voorhees. Those cold, clammy hands. Anytime he touches an opponent, they become severely painful.
Normally it would kill them, but TWA will not allow that, so he's degraded his own power to just hurting people with it.
Well, Mark, kind of look at it in a certain way. I mean, how many times have you seen a wrestler get hit in the chest with a sledgehammer and not die? Instead, it just severely paralyzes the opponent. So I guess you could kind of look at Death's offense more or less in the same manner. Jason Voorhees, pretty good in staying on offense. But how long can he keep this up? One. Oh! Death is showing no signs of slowing down just yet. Death keeps going after the head of Jason.
I don't know why he tries that. It's futile. That mask is tough.
It's death-proof, so to speak. Death does a 360 outside the ring. Rams Jason Voorhees right into the metal guardrail. And now, quite frankly, I don't understand what Death is trying to do here. Oh! Massive spinebuster right through the guardrail. But Jason Voorhees is usually impervious to pain.
Could someone put that guardrail back up?
And Jason Voorhees, just as we suspected, he is back up on his feet. But he's got to beware not to be counted out. And here, Jason, he caught Death off guard, and now the crystal leg cross. There we go. Jason Voorhees could possibly cheat Death once again. There's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Jason successfully wins over Death.
You shareholder, Jason Voorhees.
Jason sure pulled one over on Death once again.
What's going on there?
Impressive, Jason Voorhees.
Wait a minute. That's Michael Myers. Jason, you better turn around. Michael Myers has got that deadly grip on Jason Voorhees' head. He just threw him right down.
What's this all about?
Well, there's Pamela.
I think what my new client, Michael Myers, is trying to say is, for this year's Michael Myers Challenge, he wants you!
Michael Myers is now the newest client of Pamela Voorhees? What is she thinking?
I didn't think Michael would show allegiance to anybody.